Hey there, and welcome to today's episode. And today we're talking about why your content converts followers, but not income, and how it's not your fault. So you've probably created something and it lands. The comments are real, the saves are real, the DMs are real. You know, you've got women in your inbox telling you that your content changed how they think about their business. Your engagement is genuine. Your audience trusts you. And then you look at your commission total for the month, and it does not reflect any of that. And this is one of the most confusing and quietly demoralizing, I guess, for lack of a better term, experiences in affiliate marketing right now. And if you are an experienced affiliate in the info products and coaching space, there is a very specific reason it keeps happening. So welcome to Feminine Wealth. My name is Cari Higham, and with me today is the lovely Brandy Shaver.
Hello.
And today we are naming exactly what the reason is.
Yeah, and I'll say it up front. The content is not actually the problem. So let's talk about what is. Let's be specific about what this looks like, because I want you to feel seen before we ever even get into a solution. Okay, so you create a reel, right? Thousands of views, strong saves, DMs from women saying this is exactly what they needed to hear. You feel the momentum, you put the link in the bio, and you mention the offer in the caption. And the commissions trickle in, right? A handful of $30 sales, wildly disproportionate to the reach the content got and the trust it built. The natural conclusion is my conversion strategy must be off. My CTA isn't strong enough. Maybe I need to learn more about selling. But in our experience, the more common answer is much simpler and much more frustrating. The offer doesn't match the quality of content or the warmth of the audience. The content is doing its job, okay? It's attracting exactly the right people. But the offer it's pointing them toward isn't premium enough to convert at a rate that produces real income. The content isn't broken. The offer is the gap.
Yeah. So here's something I think about a lot in the context of affiliate marketing. And I want to share it because I think it reframes the problem completely. Your content sets an expectation. Without you saying a single word about price, your audience forms a sense of who you are and what you offer based on how you show up. And if your content is thoughtful, authentic, deeply valuable, your audience positions you as someone who operates at a certain level. They have been building a picture of your credibility through every piece of content you've ever made. And then you point them toward a $47 course. There's a dissonance there. Not necessarily because the course is bad, but because it doesn't match the experience your audience has been having with you from the beginning. They arrived prepared to invest in something meaningful, and the offer didn't honor that readiness. The content primed them for premium, the offer delivered low ticket. The reverse is also true. When your content quality matches a premium offer, the conversion feels natural. Like your audience has been warmed to a certain level of value, and the offer meets them where they're at. There is no gap to cross. There's no convincing needed, right? Like the whole journey feels coherent, and that coherence is what converts.
Yeah, and I want to name something that is specific to our niche in 2026, because I think it is making the conversion gap even wider for experienced affiliates who care about doing this with integrity. Consumer trust in the make money online and coaching space is at an all-time low. Audiences have been burned, guys, right? They've bought courses that were overproduced and underdelivered. They've paid for coaching and it turned out to be generic advice that someone could find on, AI, right? They've seen income screenshots that didn't hold up to scrutiny. They are cautious, and they should be, which means when you promote something, even something you genuinely believe in, your audience is arriving with a pre-existing skepticism that you have to overcome before they will trust the recommendation. That is a layer of resistance that did not exist 5 years ago, and it's growing, okay? Here's what makes this even more painful for experienced affiliates who promote with integrity. You are doing everything right in the terms of how you show up, and you are still fighting the credibility battle created by everyone in your niche who has done it wrong. A premium offer with real results and proven infrastructure helps close that gap because the product itself has the credibility. Your audience is not just trusting you, they are evaluating something with a real track record. The skepticism has somewhere to land other than on you.
Yes, I want to add, when the offer is right for the audience you've built, everything feels different. And I mean that quite literally. Your DMs are going to shift. So instead of people asking, oh, how much is it? And let me think about it, you start getting people asking, okay, so how does this work? Or like, this sounds like exactly what I've been looking for. And the women reaching out are already in a different mindset because they're not being convinced. They're like confirming, right? They're being confirmed. And the content feels different to create because you're not trying to manufacture enthusiasm for something you've quietly outgrown. So instead, you're genuinely lit up about what you're pointing people toward. And your audience feels that energy before you say a single word about the offer. And your relationship with your audience is also going to deepen because when the offer delivers, when the women or the people who buy through you have a genuinely transformative experience, they come back to you. They trust you more, not less. And
Mhm.
mission is not the only thing the right offer pays you.
Absolutely. So here's a practical framework for assessing whether your current offer is the right match for the audience that you've built. Okay. So look at your engagement versus your conversion rate. If you have a strong engagement, saves, comments, DMs, but your conversion rate is weak, that is a signal you want to pay attention to. Okay. Good content reaching the wrong offer, not bad content reaching the right one. Look at your refund rate. If you're regularly seeing commissions reverse, the offer is not delivering for your buyers. And in the info product space specifically, a high refund rate is almost always a product problem, not an audience problem. And look at how you actually feel when you share the offer, not the polished version of how you feel, the real version, right? Do you feel complete conviction in what you're doing? Or is there a quiet tension that you've learned to push past because the alternative feels uncertain, right? Nobody likes uncertainty. Your audience reads that tension even when you think you're hiding it. Your instincts about your audience are good. You have been building with them long enough to know when something fits and when something doesn't. Trust what you already know.
Yes. And if your content is strong and your income doesn't reflect that, it is almost never a content problem. It's an offer audience alignment problem. And the
Mhm.
solution is not becoming a better marketer. It is finding an offer that deserves the audience and the content quality you've already built. So you can go to femininewealth.com/playbook. That's where we walk you through what that offer looks like and how to evaluate whether it's right for you. It's completely free. Feel free to head on over and download it.
Absolutely. And if any of this has opened up questions about your specific situation, reach out. This is exactly the conversations we love to have with experienced affiliates who are ready to move. We'll see you on the next episode. Have a great day.